Yoo-hoo!
What up, girl?
It's fall. It's not technically, but I feel like it is.
Yeah, because it's post Labor DZ.
Post Labor DZ. And okay, I feel as though I have bit off a bit more than I can chew. So, Halloween this year is my 30th birthday. For anyone that doesn't know,
Right.
I was born the day before Halloween. Okay, so we are going kind of all out for Halloween this year. And the girls are doing pop star theme. And so in my brain, I was like, I can totally make my costume. I can make it. Why the fuck did I think I could make my costume? I'm not a crafty individual. I just got everything in this morning. This is why I'm thinking about this from Amazon, like all the things that I bought for it. I'm looking at it going, I don't know what to do with any of this. It's like a puzzle that I don't know how to put together.
What are you doing? Like, what are you wearing?
So I'm
What's the
being
plan?
2001 Britney Spears VMA slave for you, like with the, I'll put a picture up, but with like the python. Yeah.
Slay.
And I thought to myself, it can't be that hard. It's a bra with some like embellishment, little tiny shorts. My friend's gonna help me paint the shorts, and then like scarves and shit hanging from the shorts. So much more than that. So much more than that as I'm like looking at all this shit that I bought for this costume.
What all do you
Like,
need? I mean, obviously a python. Do you have a python?
I was gonna ask the zoo.
Shut up.
I was gonna reach out to the zoo and just see if they had one I
You're
could
so
maybe
dumb.
rent. Okay, but actually though, how sick would that be if I showed up to this show? Because we're going to like a it's like a it's like a carnival, but there's like a DJ and stuff. Like how fucking savage would it be if I showed up with a python?
I mean, you'll definitely be popular. You'll have plenty of room to walk around.
Like that would be so cool. Anyway, I think I bit off more than I could chew. I looked up because I feel like you and I are similar. Like I'd rather just pay somebody to like make it, you know? But I
I
looked
don't
up this
understand like how
girl.
complicated it is. It's like,
Okay, same. That's exactly, CJ, that's exactly what I said to myself. This is why I'm in this predicament because you have the same idea as me. In my head, I'm like, it's not that much. It's not that much to put on. No, no, no. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. And why I didn't just pay this woman that does like cosplay costumes $500 just to do it for me, I don't know. Because I had the same mindset as you. And now I'm in oh fuck stage.
I need more. Like, elaborate. What is the
Okay.
fuckery?
Okay. Okay. So you know how she wears like those little like micro shorts? Okay. So I bought like little micro shorts, but they're really lightweight. How the fuck are they going to hold up all the scarves? And it's a lot of embellishment. I don't know how I'm going to walk around and my pants are going to fall down.
I mean, are they too big? Like, just hand stitch
No,
some of that stuff on.
I know, but it's the weight because the shorts are like this thin. There's like not much to the material. And then the bra, I was like, okay, I can just like layer some tulle over the bra. I tried to get the tulle to like stay in like the position that I need it in. Like I need a sewing machine. I don't know own a sewing machine. I thought I could do this all with hot glue.
I mean, they do it on competition shows. I don't understand
That's
why
what
you.
I'm
I don't
saying.
know. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
your mindset, your confusion is exactly why I thought I could do this, and now I don't think so.
Hmm. I mean, you have time.
So.
It's the beginning of September.
I know. Thank God. Thank God I didn't wait till October. I would have ended up messaging that girl on TikTok me like, can you rush a costume for me? And ended up paying her like $1,000 just for one night.
That's insane for a one night costume. $1,000 is a bit aggressive. Don't you have friends that you can get together? Do you have some
I
crafty
do.
people in your life?
I do. My friend Sydney, she listens to this. She's gonna, I think I was like, can you just paint the shorts? I have a feeling I will be like, can you make this whole costume for me? So,
I
have
haven't
you
even
even
thought
thought
about
about Halloween
Halloween.
yet? I was literally, you
Jinx.
just took the words out of my mouth.
No, that is so far away. I have a very busy September. I'm booked every weekend.
What are you
Like,
doing?
she's very busy. Uh, I have a few parties. I have baby showers. I don't know how I got roped into this. Well, just one. I have a conference at the
It's a
end in
single baby
Denver
shower.
for the American Academy of Pediatrics for Dr. Yum. So I have just tons going on. So
You are busy.
yeah, she's working
Wow.
on. I'm also networking because she's working on
Yeah.
new career opportunities.
Yeah, moving up in the world.
Yeah,
And you can't do
yeah.
that in your apartment, you know? You got to be out there
Yeah, you got to be out there.
doing your
Networking
thing.
is a big part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay, are we ready for the?
Okay. I've already got mine open.
Well, I'm glad that you have a Diet Coke this week.
One might say it's the most important piece of podcast equipment.
I don't disagree. And I was
One
never
one
really
might say.
doing it until like, I don't know, the past few weeks. I don't know, like what episode, like 17, 18. Now it's 21. We're old enough to drink. There's nothing in this Diet Coke, by the way.
I've decided I'm going to take a drinking hiatus.
If you can make it a few weeks, like I haven't had alcohol since I saw you since May.
I just I like a glass of wine. Although I will say
Yeah,
before we went to, because Connor and I went to Epcot on Sunday and we did the drink around the world thing. It's
say
food and
more.
wine festival. Yeah.
Oh,
So
really? Oh,
the
that's
night
fun.
before, yeah, the night before I had dinner with friends and I just didn't want to drink. Like I wanted to feel really good Sunday. I knew I was going to drink a lot Sunday. And
Right.
so I went to dinner. And I can't tell you how easy it was for me not to drink at dinner. And normally, like, that's like, and especially like with my clients and stuff, they're like, how do I go out to dinner and like not order a cocktail? I just ordered a little mocktail. I got some club soda with like some mint and some lemon and some
Same.
lime.
It,
And
it really, the brain clicks.
it was like, so honestly, it was so nice to go home and get home and not be like, have that like that tiredness from
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
It was really nice. And I
Yeah.
feel like I could totally keep doing that.
So that's fun, Epcot. Well, we're doing a lot of like theme parky, fairy type of people
We
watching.
are. We are. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a great time. One thing about Connor and I is we love to go fuck off and get absolutely obliterated, whether it's at a park, at like a theme park, not just in general, um, at like a Universal or a Disney World. Like, it's some of our favorite days. It's so much fun.
Love. So you did that on
Yeah.
Monday, Sunday, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. Did you guys
Mm-hmm.
do anything else for the holiday weekend?
Monday we I licked my wounds. Connor can outdrink anyone. I was unwell
Yes.
on Monday. I was not okay. What did I do? What did we do Friday? I don't even know. I honestly, I got so intoxicated Sunday, I don't remember what happened the rest of the weekend. What did you do?
What did we do? A lot of little things, but for the larger chunk of it, we just chilled at home. And Joey and I played a video game. He's becoming a little bit of a gamer. There's this really cool game on Switch 2 that is co-op, so you have to play with two people, and it's like you help each other to do these missions, and there's puzzles, and there's fighting, there's strategy. So it's a lot of fun game. So it's like one of the things that we do besides Super Mario 3D World or Mario Kart. And then Monday we went to see Freakier Friday. Okay, so we're going to see a lot of movies, and I talked to Joe. I was like, maybe we should join one of these clubs.
I feel like every week you're like, oh, we went to see. How was it? Wait, was it a letdown? Was it what you
No.
expected?
Oh my God, there were so many parallels and nuances and overlaps from the first one. There's some scenes that, like, if you know, you know. It was so well done. I was so proud of Lindsay. She really came through. Everyone looked great. I thought the storyline was amazing. We absolutely loved it. I get the hype. I get why people are like, now that's how you do a remake. It was so well done.
Hey.
We had a lot of fun with it. It was a really good movie.
It's good because I have to say,
Yeah,
and
highly recommend.
I love Jamie Lee Curtis, always have.
Yeah,
I'm all about Lindsay's comeback. I am. I think,
same.
and I think it's amazing. Also, did you know she lives in Dubai?
Yes, I did.
I didn't know that. Fun fact. Anyway, but like some of her stuff that's come out like on Netflix and stuff, I just like I haven't loved. And in
Yeah, some
fairness,
of
they
it
were
has
kind of
not been great.
cheesy. The writing
Like her
also
Christmas
wasn't
movie.
great. Yeah, it was just like kind of tough. And I'm like, did Lindsay lose like her acting spark? So this is good to hear.
Yeah, maybe post baby and not loaded, Lindsay is struggling.
Well, well, wait, you mean she's struggling with acting?
And, I mean, maybe not
Being like
struggling, but like
sober?
she's not struggling with sober. No, I'm proud of her for being sober. I think it's good. Freakier Friday was great. I was very proud of her. I thought she did a great job. Go see. Yeah. Oh, one thing we did. Oh my God. Back up, Gabriella. The dream making of a band thing that's on Netflix. I know we're like hella late to the party, but it was because it's, been like out for a year and you've talked about it and I didn't really click what it was. Like
Katseye?
Katseye. We are icons in this house. All we've been doing is watching Katseye videos and their dances.
Finally.
Oh my God. I am obsessed with this group.
It is so good. It is the best. It's such a
is.
bingeable show too.
It is.
It's so good. It's so interesting how they like pick the girls and like why the look is so important, the flow is so important. And it is so I find people that can dance and sing at the same time incredibly impressive.
Agree.
That is so hard. And they are
Yes.
working those girls to the dang bone. I'm so glad you watched it. I can't talk about it with anyone.
Yeah, quite a few episodes ago, you were talking about the dance that Connor like made a bet with you that
Yes, that was the
about you
show.
learning it. What dance was it? Joey and I were wondering like what dance you were talking about.
No, so he was just saying like you. I bet you can't learn a dance, not one of the
Got it.
dances in. Yeah, so I was trying to learn like a Tate McRae dance, which why I was trying to do that. I don't know,
Got
but
it.
yeah, he came home and I was finishing watching it because I had been binging it all day while he was gone, and the girl's up on the screen. I was like, I feel like I could do that, and he literally was like, No, you can't.
We pretty much live on their YouTube channel.
I haven't kept up totally with them since I finished watching the show. Um, but I did see them in the Gap commercial, which I thought they fucking killed.
The Gap commercial, like my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better. I could teach you, but I have to try. Like we are stands in this house, and Joey has been learning the dance. I mean, he has got it really down. I'm actually really impressed. He did his big one. I
The
sent you the video
commitment.
that he did.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It looks so good.
Learning
I'm
dances
just,
is
yeah,
hard. It's
it is.
incredibly hard. Erica tried to come over and teach me to dance. I couldn't even do like a basic 8 count. Like my right side of the body I can control. My left side of the body just doesn't do things. It just like I try to, I can't
Not the
even
robot.
robot on this side. Like this side I can robot good. This side I'm like a fish. I think it's very impressive. I love those girls and I love that Gap basically this like, hey American Eagle, we see your genes, we raise you our genes.
Okay, so I want to talk about this ad because I think it really put them on map. Like, mind you, it's only been out for a little over 2 weeks, and the way that it's popped off is crazy. So I just didn't really know who they were, and then I saw this ad, and I was like, "Wait a minute, this is really good. Who are these people?" And then all of a sudden, we watched this making of the band thing or whatever on Netflix,
Hmm.
binge the whole thing, and then all of a sudden we are icons. That's what they call their following. Icons, cute, very clever.
Oh, that's
And
cute.
yeah, I think it's absolutely brilliant because I think it is a masterclass in marketing and advertising.
Do you think that this was post American Eagle, or do you think that this campaign was already planned? Because most of these campaigns like this for these companies are planned months and months and months and months and months ahead of time,
Correct.
especially with a group like Katseye. It's not like they can just like call up Katseye and be like, hey, you available this week to
Right.
film this in response? So I think a lot of people are thinking it's in response to American Eagle. I don't necessarily think so. I think the timing was just kind of great.
Yes, and I do.
Mm.
Because a really good marketer knows what their competition is doing and they know their audience really well. And I think Gap did all of that and more. It's very hard to keep this kind of thing a secret because of everybody that's involved. Like it takes
Hmm.
hundreds of people to do these campaigns. So I think the release of this is very interesting. Lucky Jeans just did one as well, but I mean, it's gotten lost in the shuffle. People don't even know that's happening. The Sydney Sweeney Has Great Jeans campaign that dropped July 23rd. 2 weeks later, the Denim Cowboy Levi campaign with Beyonce came out on August 5th. 2 weeks after that, Katseye and Gap came out on August 19th. I think not only did they understand their competition and their audience, the ad went crazy viral for many reasons. 20 million views in 4 days across all platforms. As of Thursday, it had reached 400 million views. Again, this has only been a little over 2 weeks. 8 billion impressions. They say that it was 100 times their engagement compared to their last four campaigns over several years. Insane.
That doesn't surprise me. They needed to do something. Like I feel like Gap has been just meh in all of their
Right.
efforts, and they've done a great job, I feel, as in staying on top of trends and making sure that they kind of still feel like that 90s mom vibe. So I do feel like their clothing has done a really great job
Yeah.
over the years, but I don't think their marketing has matched it. And I do
Agree.
think they've left a part of that demographic behind.
Agree.
Finally, did they get a new CMO?
I have no idea. It's worth a look. I haven't been
Hmm.
in that store since I moved here 11 years ago. I just haven't. Joey and I went to the Grove to go see
I love a
Freakier
Gap.
Friday. I haven't been in. Joey and I looked at the store. The right in the entrance we could see it is mannequins showcasing all of them, all the outfits they were wearing. I want to go in. Got us in the store.
I feel like over the years they've done a great job of staying true to like the Gap vibe, but they've done a great job of modernizing Gap. Haven't felt like that they've done a great job at showcasing that because I've always loved Gap. I've always shopped at Gap. I have a lot of pieces of Gap in my closet. They've fallen short. So I think that this was a really, really, really smart move. And I'm sure, I mean, all those CMOs, CEOs, they all know each other in those big
Yes,
old companies. Okay. So I think you're right that there were some tones of like, okay, how do we think the public is going to perceive the Sydney Sweeney ad and what can we do that is going to kind of be the opposite of that? Because Cat's Eye
correct.
has amazing representation of
Correct.
different nationalities, different skin
Correct.
colors, different backgrounds. I think that and not only that, those girls are in that demographic, which I do feel is different than Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney is close to my age. My age is not so much shopping at American Eagle as much anymore, whereas the girls from Cat's Eye range from ages 18 to 22.
Yes, I agree with you, and I think that that is a one of the variables on why this was a masterclass in advertising. I think where Gap did success is they combined the traditional brand and marketing with modern strategy. I think Gap started by understanding that their jeans are a big part of their brand. It has been for a very long time. And I think they stuck with and kind of went back to a nod of their late 90s, early O's when the Fall into the Gap campaigns. It was very music, it was very choreo, it was all people in jeans. And so they did a really good job of keeping up with that tradition. And I think that they chose the right song for the exact same era. It had the undertones, right? It talked about damn right, they're better than yours. It's a song so many people know. It's multi-generational. It is catchy. It's got a good beat. Now going into sort of now the modernize of it, Gap, to your point, knew what other people were doing and said, how can we be different to understand that our audience, they care about representation. They care about culture. They do. It's very important to them. Laura identifies as bisexual and has come out as queer. Same as Megan. The
Mm.
choreographer, who is brilliant, he talked about in an interview, he wanted almost every nationality he could think of and was very intentional about their placement. Put everyone in jeans, which showed this cohesiveness. A lot of traditional media and certainly the American Eagle ad, they chose identity as their approach to the marketing, right? One person, very much who she was as an individual, but Gap chose culturalism. And that is something that is really big in advertising right now on top of storytelling because it's relatable. And they understood the importance of viralness. People love a TikTok dance.
Yeah,
They focused on that dancing, knowing that people were going to want to do it. They knew this.
right.
They even released instructional videos by some of the girls, like Daniela gets on there
Yeah.
and is like showing people was the number one video viewed on TikTok within the first couple days across
Yeah,
the
I
whole
mean the
platform.
dance itself, and I thought that was the first thing I noticed when I saw the ad. I was like, oh, this is like a doable dance. Because if you watch the if you watch the Netflix show, those dances are not doable by just any
No.
Joe Schmo, right? But the dance itself looks like a TikTok dance. And so, I mean, yeah, yeah,
I
precisely.
can't stop doing it.
So, so yeah, I mean, all in all, I think bravo to the Gap
Yeah.
because you guys absolutely killed it, and I think Gap is gonna get back on the map. I don't think it was ever off the map, but it was just kind of getting overshadowed by the
Yeah.
Zaras of the world,
This,
and
yeah.
and I think it's back. Gap
This got people
is back.
talking about them on a level that is out for seeing every brands. And if you look at the videos, everyone's wearing jeans. Everyone looks like them, whether they're Gap jeans or not. People are wearing jeans in these videos. When Joey did his first one, he's wearing jeans and a white tank top.
Yeah,
It's brilliant.
well done. It really
Gap, you
is. It
did your
really
big
is
one.
brilliant.
And now we're icons in this house. We are standing Cat's Eye, and I can't stop listening to the music.
If you guys haven't watched on Netflix, it's literally called just Cat's Eye. So go give it a watch. Oh, I got some in my eyeball, and you will be hooked. Make sure you have a full day to watch it because you're not going to want to stop. You're just going to go episode to episode. Oh my gosh, do you know what I thought was so funny? Was I was going through all the TikToks and catching up on the very minimal pop culture that I feel like has happened this week, but I did see that Cardi B was found not guilty of assault.
Of course, that whole court case was a waste of time and money. That girl was just trying to
Literally
get a dollar.
so
But yeah, not guilty.
so fucking stupid. But she did a little speech after
Oh my
to the
God, dead.
press. Oh my God. It's and honestly, she's
So
so
funny.
Cardi B is Cardi B stan through and through. She don't meant anything for nobody. But I thought was just like very humanizing was
Yeah.
that she was like, listen, I missed my kids last week of school because of this trial, and now I've missed my child's first day of school. And if any of you try to ever sue me again, I'm gonna counter sue your ass. She's like, because like I mean, at the end of the day, she's the mom. She was
Yeah.
pregnant when all this shit happened, and she just wants to be around for her kids. And because this dumb ass woman tried to sue her for $23 million, she couldn't be there for her kids
Yeah.
at school. And I love that that was like her main thing to the press. I thought that was sweet.
Yeah, the interview was hilarious. She was like, I'm not the one. Y'all think you can come over here and just sue people getting some money? I'm not the one. She's
Yeah.
so funny.
She is so funny. Oh my
Yeah.
God. And then she was, I don't know if she was going back into the courtroom or what, but the press was like, Cardi, are you pregnant? Like, you look pregnant. And she literally just goes like this.
Yeah.
Flips
And then
with
they
the
kept
bird.
going, talking about, what do you think about, I forget the man she's associated with. She then looks at the reporter and throws a pen at him and was like, that's so rude. Why would you ask? I was dying. I was like, girl, you just got out of a court case for abuse, allegedly, and you just threw a pen at this reporter. What's wrong with you?
I love Cardi B.
I kind of forgot about her for a little bit, and now it's like, oh, this court case kind of
I
put you
think because
back
she's
into the
been
public
raising
eye.
babies.
That's
Well,
fair.
she's been raising her babies. And so I don't think she's been doing a whole lot other than being a mama. And then here we are, reminded of just how much of a character that woman is in the best way. I wonder if the prosecuting lawyer has resigned because he should.
He should. Nobody should ever
Should.
fucking hire that man. It was awful. Awful. Terrible.
It was like a guy. I feel like he was like someone that was like, I think I'm just gonna try the bar and see if I can pass it. And he just like passed the bar, but has never actually been in a courtroom before. It was like, have you seen My Cousin Vinny?
Yeah.
You know that his like shitty lawyer with the
Yes.
stunner? That's what that reminded, like the public defender, that's what that lawyer reminded me of.
It is giving that. Oh my God, I love that movie. I forgot about that movie.
I do too. God, that's a good movie.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, okay, we're circling back. The Dancing with the Stars, like all of the partners, the full cast got
That's right.
announced.
Yeah,
And
they're on
maybe
their
it's just
press tour.
because these are the people that I know of, and I typically don't know or care about a lot of the people on Dancing with the Stars, so I'm kind of just like, eh. I feel like I know who a lot of these people are, and I might
Yeah.
actually watch this time.
We've talked about a lot of them on the show.
I know.
Robert Irwin, Alex Earl.
Whitney from Secret Life of the Mormon Wives. There's another girl from Secret Life of Mormon Wives. I feel like it
Yeah.
is studded.
Dylan Efron. What's her
Yeah.
name from, is it Pussycat Dolls? Another gymnast is on it. You know, the one that they were trying to take her medal away. Jordan Childs, I think.
Yeah, something like that. But it's a hefty cast, man. I've noticed I feel like a lot of the cast is a bit younger this time around. I think they're really trying to gear towards like the late teens, early 20s demographics.
I agreed. I think we talked about that at once upon a time too, that like they're trying to switch it up to get a younger audience. Joey and his sister Jordan love that show. I never really watched it until last season.
Same.
And I was like, wait, this is really good. And Joey is so stoked. So I'll probably be sitting down and watching with him. There's not a lot of other stuff on TV. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to it, which is interesting.
Me too. I don't
Yeah.
even know what it's on. ABC, right?
Yeah, it's an ABC show. I think it starts.
What
within
what
the next
streaming
week or
service
two.
would that be on?
The Hulu, Disney Plus,
Okay,
I believe.
I thought so. Exciting. I like the outfits. I think the outfits are fun. That's always my favorite part of any sort of dance, ice skating, all that shit. Like what I would give to just put on one of those tiny little dresses and just prance around.
I mean, what's stopping you?
I do have, I wonder, mom still has my ice skating dresses that she bought me when I was a kid.
Oh my God, would you fit into those? Respectfully,
Maybe
I mean, get you one and go learn the Katseye dance and have a whole moment.
in my ice skating outfit. How funny
your-
would that be?
It would be ah! She's knocking over her stuff, trying to dance in a chair. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to watch.
Yeah.
Another person that I think is also really funny, Andy Richter, who is having like booked and busy. He's a comedian. He's on a few things. First of all, he's on Lego Masters Junior, which just started a couple
You
weeks
and the
ago.
Legos.
I know.
CJ, you're the only one that watches that show.
Yeah, so but he's booked and busy, and there's and it's actually really good. Some of these kids are like 9 to 13 years old, and they're paired with celebrities. Andy Richter is one of them. Portia from Housewives of Atlanta is another one.
He's
Like
on the Lego show, Portia.
yes, it's actually really good. These kids are freaking talented. 9-year-old me could absolutely never. And some of these kids are doing technical building that people have never done on the show. It's actually really well done, and they have really good themes. They have Harry Potter, Disney.
You're
like,
cracking
really
me up
even Joey
with
is
this
like, wait, this
show.
is really good. I can't help it. Anyway, Andy Richter is booked and busy. He's on both of them. And did you hear the controversy? People are kind of mad about who he's
About him
paired
being
with.
on the show?
No, about who the dancer he's paired with. The dancer he's paired with was also paired with Carl Winslow last season, and people are like, y'all did her dirty because Andy Richter is probably, I might be wrong, but it's probably not going to be the biggest ballroom like breakout star.
Well, I've heard when I hear the controversy, not controversy, the oh my God, what are those theories that you and I come up with all the time? Conspiracy
Conspiracy.
theory. Yes, that they are going to lead up the two girls from Secret Life of Mormon Wives to be, because they paired them with really great partners, and they're trying to make sure that they win, which honestly would not surprise me. That is one of the most watched shows
At all.
right now. Like I would like that makes sense. Like why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't
Yeah.
they do that?
And audience participation and voting is a big part of that show. Like that's
Yeah.
so I totally
Yeah.
agree. Like I don't see Andy Richter getting a bunch of votes compared to the House of Mormon
Right.
people wives.
House of Mormon. I hope Alex Earl does well. I think she will.
Yeah, I think she'll do well. She's got the body and the moves, and I think
Yeah.
Dylan and Robert will probably do well. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be interesting.
In other news, the Great British Bake Off starts again on Friday. Now that's my Legos.
Fair. I mean,
I
you are the
fucking
baker.
love that show. I told Connor while he was sitting down on the couch the other night, I was like, prepare for me to get inspired, bitch. About to make some shit.
She's gonna
I
be
love it.
modeling. Connor's gonna come home. There's gonna be like a 7-tier cake with
That I'm making in
fireworks.
my ice skating dress.
He's gonna walk in. You're gonna be la 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 la, dancing around this big ass cake.
In his dreams. Honestly, I would do something like that. I'm into that quirky shit. I do the most quirky shit.
Speaking of quirky, so we did last week. We did like this list of annoying like partner things, but someone sent me this like quirky thing that our partners do that make us love them, and I was like, wait, this is actually kind of cute because we love them.
Also, we
and
both
I
got
don't
in
want-
trouble. We both
Yeah,
got in
and I don't
trouble.
want I don't want people to think that I don't like Joey because one of Joey's friends was like, oh, this is like Hammer on Joey episode. No. I don't want people to think like Joey and I's relationship was we give each other shit. He gives it to me just as hard, if not harder. So, don't think that I don't love him. I'm obsessed with Joey.
Connor came home. Connor came home and he was joking, but he came home and opened up his lunchbox and started throwing the contents at me.
Put those in the dishwasher, bitch.
And then my father-in-law and my mother-in-law reached out and they were both like, sorry, because Mike does that. My father-in-law that does that did that to Beth, and so we ruffled feathers. So now CJ and I will be backpedaling.
So yeah, I want to share this because I think it's really cute, and we both totally do some of these. So the first one
Oh, for
is
sure.
they narrate the dog's inner thoughts.
Oh, you and I both do that. So do everybody like your
Every day.
voice for Murphy.
Everybody, hey, where are you guys going? Hey, this is my house. You are at my house. Because she's so derpy, that's Murphy's voice. I do it every single day. Every single day. They have their own personalities, and people need to hear and
Yeah.
understand what that is.
Who would I talk to and conversate with all day if not Hutch?
Yeah, especially since you and I are home alone all day by ourselves.
Right. Like, what do people
We need
expect?
intelligent conversation.
Exactly.
And we love our
What's the
pups.
next one? We do.
They keep mismatched socks, quote, for personality.
That's not Connor's fault because I accidentally mix match his socks all the time. The amount of times that he's come home from the gym because okay, the toes of the sock always look the same because he gets the same brand. So and when I'm folding laundry, I'm doing things quick. I'm trying to get done my least favorite chore. And he'll come home and he'll have an ankle sock and then like a full tube sock on.
Girl, you can't tell the difference between an ankle sock and a tube sock.
Well, that's what he says. So
Tell him that you need to see the feet. Prove it.
I told him if he wants matching socks, he should fold it in laundry.
Ooh, period. Yeah, Joey's not really mismatched socks, but we're sock to each other people. For his birthday, I got him a pack of socks. That's something that we kind of do. We give each other socks. I have a pair of socks with his face all over them. And I gave him a couple pairs of socks with Moby's face all over them. I don't know why, but we give each other socks. It's, you know, it's
Well,
like one
people
of our
need
things.
socks.
People need socks.
Yeah, and people are bad at buying their own socks. One thing I never buy myself is socks and underwear. Like, why? They're things I use every day.
Oh, I do
So
be
I
buying
like
my own
that.
socks. But I buy the exact same socks every single time because I don't want to match them up. I just want them all to be the same. It's just black ones and white ones, and that's what I wear, and they're all Nike. They're the
See,
same damn
that's what
sock.
maybe that's what I'll do is I'll get rid of all of our socks in this house, both of us, and just get everybody the same socks.
Yeah.
But it's
Unless
hard
it's
because
incredibly
you're
obvious. It's like, here's two big red stripes. Like, no, it's not different
right.
white socks. I can't do it. They turn everything into a song.
That's me.
Yeah, that's me too. I be singing everything I'm doing. Joey doesn't really do that. He
Always.
sings regular songs. He'll sing
I feel
a
like
song
these
that'll be
lists are us.
yeah, because Joey will sing a song that's like constantly in his head. It's so fucking cute. He'll get one song that he hears right now. It's one of like Natalie and Zeus's song, but he'll just sing the chorus over and over and over and over for a few days, and it cracks me up because it just pops out. And it's like I don't listen to the song, but I know the song because he sings it. It's so funny.
I sing most things. Also, Hutch has a theme song that now Connor and I both sing to Hutch, and it's only like two sentences. He's just a
Hutchy boy.
Hutch. No, he don't do much. He just does thinkums, and he likes to sleepums.
She's got her own country bop.
So can relate.
They keep weird specific boxes just in case. I don't think that's Joey. Joey doesn't do boxes, but he does bags. He loves a bag. It's so cute.
Boxes.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know that he keeps boxes, but loves a bag. And they're like actually really cool canvas bags. Karen, his best friend, got him one from All Saints. I was like, wait, this is really cute. Let me borrow this. He has some really
Huh.
fun bags. I don't see Connor collecting boxes.
Well, I would throw them away, so he knows better.
Does he collect anything? Like, is there something that's like really special to him?
IndyCar vintage
Oh yeah,
gear.
that's true. I mean, he connected to that.
I'm about to do some house cleaning and downsizing of our house. And he was like, you have free range, throw everything away unless it has the IndyCar logo on it.
Don't touch the indie.
Don't touch
Cherished.
IndyCar.
Yeah, I mean, I
Hmm.
get it. Like he has such an emotional connection to indie.
He really
Yeah,
does.
I would want to keep all that stuff too. Cool. I love that.
Yeah.
They have niche bedtime rituals. So not like regular, like I've lost my teeth.
Does pouring a glass of bourbon count?
I don't know. I don't know if that's niche.
No, I don't I don't think so. I'm like more so he's kind of like, oh, I'll go to bed when I want to go to bed. I'm like, if I'm going to bed, you're coming to bed. That's how I feel. But he doesn't feel
Really?
that way. Yeah, I'm like,
Joe is like that. Like if I go to bed, he'll jump in.
yeah. Right. Like I'm not, what am I gonna do? Stay up by myself? What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna do that. So if
Yeah.
Connor goes to bed, I'm like, well, I guess I'll go too. But if I go to bed, he's like, please.
Yeah. I don't think that's ever happened to us where one goes to bed at a different time. Like my ritual is walk the dogs by 9:30.
niche.
That's not, I don't think that's niche. But then right after I do my routine and I'm in bed. And then Joey's in bed quickly thereafter. And then like there's a whole sequence of events all the way down to shutting the drapes and the blinds and bringing the dog bed in and all that stuff. And then we lay in bed for an hour and watch TikToks and stories.
Yeah, we're readers in
You're
bed.
book people,
I
yeah.
think, yeah, we're book people. I think I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't do any. It's not like I'm like, oh, I got to spin around 3 times and sit on the floor and then jump into bed. Like
She's not
there's
having
no
a
like,
seance.
yeah, I'm not doing the rain dance, in
Clap
my
3
bedroom
times if you want to go to
before,
sleep.
wait, you know what I should do and report back? I should just make up this ridiculous like thing that I just start doing before bed and not tell
With
Connor.
like weird movements, like you're just
Just
like
like a
moving across the room
weird,
and saying weird noises like beep boop boop beep. Okay, I'm ready for bed now.
but make sure it's like the same for like the next week and report back.
I mean, it's no waking up in the middle of the night and going, oh.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do
That would
that.
be
You
his
should do it
niche
too.
bedtime thing.
Well, I guess Joey listens to this, but he won't. But it won't come out till next Tuesday. So between now and Tuesday, I want you to like come up with something ridiculous. Let's actually come up with it now. Let's come up with it now. Something that we're both gonna do right before bed.
I think I'll probably do like a very weird dance type of thing and make some random noises.
Okay, let's do this.
And
Okay,
he's gonna be like,
we
"What
have
the
to go.
fuck are you doing?"
No, this is what we're gonna
It'd
do.
be so
We're
funny.
gonna go to the we're gonna go to the head of the bed, like staring at the headboard, and both of us are just just the head of the bed, and then we're just gonna go, and then we're just gonna get into bed and not say anything.
Or
So practice.
like go right up to the headboard and say Indian style, and then like play Miss Mary Mac with it, and like just start hitting it.
I like that so much better.
Yes, okay, we're gonna do that. I'm fucking dead.
Okay, I'm gonna try and set my phone up, to, like record it. You should too.
What are you
How
gonna
fucking
do?
funny
Like,
is that?
what are you gonna say if he's like, "What are you doing?" Oh, I'm
I'm
getting
just
ready for bed, and just totally be casual and
yeah,
normal
like
about it.
yeah. If anything,
Serious face.
actually, would it be even more funny just not respond and then just to get in under the covers?
You're gonna have to practice beforehand so that we don't crack up, like make ourselves laugh, because I'm probably not gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to practice.
How insane would it be if you were just in bed and then your partner just sits crisscross applesauce facing the headboard and
Like
starts
Miss
playing
Mary
Miss
Mac with that
Miss Mary
headboard.
Mac?
I'm obsessed. Oh my god, I can't wait to do it.
Okay, all right. We will report back. Please, you have to try and take a video too.
Okay. We now have
Okay.
niche bedtime rituals. You're welcome.
Yay!
The next one is they rewatch the same show until the end of time.
I think doesn't everyone have like the same show that they love to rewatch? Like, you know?
I mean, yes, I don't have like a lot. I have a couple that I'll like go to every now and then. Joey definitely has two, and I find it hilarious because there's two of the most opposite, completely random shows. One of them is Baddies. He'll just turn it on, and I'll just be like sitting there. Next thing you know, I hear all these girls screaming and beating
Like
the
he
shit out of each other.
rewatches it, like
Yeah.
from first season to last
Just
season.
starts watching it. Oh, I don't know what to watch. Let me just put on Baddies. And I was like, you are crazy. And I absolutely love it. It's so funny. And then I get roped into it and I just like watch these girls beating each other. And it's hilarious. It's either that or he'll watch RuPaul's Drag Race and he'll go to very specific parts. Like he'll watch lip syncs, the runways, and he'll watch the finale. Loves it. And I love that show. So now I'm roped into watching it and we'll talk about, have our own commentary. But I think it's so fucking cute that he just goes to these two random shows that are completely polar opposites.
I love it. I love it. Our households are very different.
Yes.
I'm like thinking of what we rewatch versus what you guys rewatch. We rewatch Game of Thrones from start to finish, Peaky Blinders, and The Office. Those are our three.
Oh, Game of Thrones is a good one. I haven't rewatched any of that. I'm going through and rewatching
Oh,
The Gilded Age, though.
I just finished it and I still feel empty.
Yeah, I need them to record the new one. Okay. They talk to inanimate objects.
Does the TV count?
Yeah, it's not alive.
Like during football season or when a race is
Oh, yeah. I
on?
mean, I think a lot of heteronormative men do that, yelling at cars or people. Do better. Why would you
Right.
do that?
Yeah. Yeah. I talk to inanimate objects all the time, but I think that's I don't know if you
Same.
feel this way, but I think it's an only child thing. Like my
Only
inanimate
child thing.
objects, yeah, they
Yes.
all have personalities and feelings. And that's how, I mean, I was friends with all the stuffed animals in my house. I taught them all math, you know?
Not math. I did do that too. I would play like school and house and all kinds of stuff with my stuffed animals. I would teach them as well. I
Yeah.
play Office. I played Office a lot. I did that as
Yeah.
a kid.
Like,
I talk to
what else
inanimate
do you
objects all
do?
the time. I think that is
Same.
absolutely an only child thing. Joey doesn't really do that. That's not really like his thing. All the
But
time.
dude, siblings. Looking back at like some of the shit I used to do as a kid, I've surely I've told you this. I don't know if I've talked about it on the show. I used to have this wicker bassinet, like it was like a little baby bassinet, and it was like a wicker basket. I would put our cats in there and put a blanket over it and tape the blanket so the cats couldn't get out, and I would force the cats to sit there and listen to me teach math to my animal stuffed animal.
I would force our cats into photo shoots.
Right? Like I just like what else do you do as an only child?
They did not like that. They hated it. And they let me
If
know when
mom
they put their claws in me. Okay, the
No.
next one is they have a very strong opinion on the right way to load a dishwasher.
Okay. I feel like I'm being called out on this a lot, and I don't know if you and Connor chatted before this little venture. I'm sorry that I don't know how to load a dishwasher properly, and I'm sorry that I don't really care to. I'm sorry. I'm
But he
sorry.
relies on you to do it with his lunch stuff.
When we
So
lived
he
together,
does
she was
have a
like,
strong opinion on the correct way.
yes, and I think I'm just really bad at loading the dishwasher. Baylor, the always used to say she's like you're a great roommate, but oh my God, the way you load a dishwasher is like your brain just shuts off.
Serial killer vibes.
Yeah.
I'm the right
Yeah.
way person. I am very particular. I mean, I'm
Okay.
particular about a lot of things.
Yeah, but what's the right way? Like in your
It
mind,
depends
what
on the
is the
dishwasher.
ideal way?
Depends on the dishwasher. It depends on how it's shaped. It depends on the
Are they all that
mechanisms, where
different?
everything's placed.
It's a
Yes. Oh my God,
dishwasher.
yes. They are absolutely different. Where the silverware goes, how the top drawer is shaped for glasses. I don't say anything about like where stuff's put in there, like you put in the dishwasher, totally fine. But I will go into the dishwasher and like, I don't want that plate there. I want that plate over
You'll
here.
rearrange it.
I will rearrange the dishwasher. But when I do, there is more room for more dishes in there because I want a full load to make sure I'm not wasting water. But I accept who I am as a person, and I let myself be left to my own devices. And he put dishes in the dishwasher, and I'm very grateful and appreciative of that. He helps a lot
Yeah,
around the
I
house
would.
with like chores and stuff. He is very
He's
good
very
about
clean
like
though.
just clean. He's very clean. He's very cleany. He loves to clean.
He's super
Um,
cleany.
and he does it all the time. You are everything to me. The fact that he just does
Mhm.
that. I mean, Joey's very thoughtful and intentional about how he presents himself in a
He really
relationship, and that's one
is.
of my favorite
He's like
things
that with
about
in
him.
everything he does, though. I feel.
Yeah,
I feel like
love
Joey's
that
very
about
like
him.
he thinks he's just like it's just I think it's one of his best and like most prominent qualities.
The last one is they make up silly nicknames for everything, not just things like babe or stuff like that, but like silly nicknames.
Do you want to know?
Oh, there's a story.
Connor is going to kill me. Do you know what I call Connor? Connor in particular is my scrumptiddlyumptious.
What are you, 12?
And he says he thinks it's weird. He likes it. I think he likes it. My scrumptiddly.
Showing like different versions of like his name. Josephine Baker, Jose Banks, whatever I can make a Joe or a Joey out of. I don't think he really has like a name for me, but I mean, maybe he doesn't, he hasn't told me, but one of the one of the funniest things that makes me laugh, Joey makes me laugh all the time, but one of the funniest things he does is, and Clara will validate this, and girl, you know what I'm talking about. He will make up nicknames for everyone. We'll be walking and he'll go to talk about someone and he will say a nickname that he came up with instantly about the person that he's referring to. And you know exactly who he's talking to. And sometimes they're offensive. Sometimes he's like, white Mix Max shirt, Mix Max outfit over there. But like, it's so fucking hilarious. I die laughing constantly
He's a
because of the
creative.
nicknames. Yeah, I'm telling you, some of the nicknames he gives to people will have you bent over. It is the best. And then he's a good storyteller, and then he has accents like for people that he knows, like he will totally embody the person that he's talking about, and he'll either make one up. I told him that you should do stand-up comedy. Like you'd be so good about it because he has so many funny stories about either people he knows or that he'll make up about somebody, and he puts these voices to them. Like he develops these personalities for other people. That is just probably one of my favorite things about him, that it just makes me laugh hysterically.
I feel like Connor and Joey are actually similar in a lot of ways. They should do stand up together. I think it would be the most offensive fucking show ever. It would be so
Not
offensive.
no.
And it wouldn't leave anyone out. Everyone's included. Everyone is in line to
Everyone.
get offended. Oh my gosh, how funny would it be? We would never be able to leave them to their own devices. Like if we were like you and I were like, let's just have Joey and Connor do a show.
Lock him in a
Oh,
room and watch a hidden camera.
oh my God, we would be canceled. We would be canceled so quick. But my favorite thing about Connor is that he's just so quick. He is very quick-witted, like
He
beyond
is.
quick-witted. And I've just noticed like very intelligent people. I feel like you're the same way. You're very quick-witted.
I am.
Very intelligent people are just like so quick on their feet with stuff. And
It
we
is.
love our men. See, guys, we don't spend some all the time making fun of you. We admire you.
Yeah, we love you. I love you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
All right, so we jump into I Need Your Opinion.
Yes, we have good ones.
Yeah, y'all really came through this week.
Okay, guys, bear with me. This one's a little long. This person sent this one in two parts. Two
But
parts.
it's all very important context.
Yes, agreed. Okay. It says, my friend has been bisexual in the past, but ended up marrying a man. Since being married, she has decided to leave her husband for a woman she fell in love with. She has since went back and forth between this girl and her husband. I want to be supportive, but I honestly don't even know what to say anymore. I think she should give her marriage a chance and cut off the girl, but I'm erring on the side of caution when giving advice. I'm one of the only people she talks to, so I don't want to push her away. My values are man or woman, she cheated on her husband. She's afraid that now that she's been with a girl later on in life, she's going to look back and wish she would have stayed with her. Her husband wants kids and she's on the fence about it. She's had a lot of trauma and loss and a miscarriage, and I think she's afraid of losing a child. Or if she can't have a baby, she's letting her husband down. I'm team her being happy, and she made vows to her husband, so I think she should see those through. And I don't want to come off as being against her being gay. I could care less who she loves. I just want her to be happy and not have regrets.
Oh my gosh, there's so much to unpack there.
Yeah, a lot of layers.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, I'm struggling a bit with a response because I really see it from multiple sides, yours included. Um, I will start by saying I do think it's important, and I like that you're coming from a place of empathy. Like, even though you have values and what you think, is that you are still focusing on listening and that you want her to be happy, regardless of what that is in making her own choices, and regardless of like how you feel she should be interacting.
Right.
And that you're also empathetic to the point that she's been through some tough stuff, like a miscarriage is hard. And I can only imagine that's really playing into the not wanting to disappoint her husband and not sure if she wants
Hmm.
to have kids now. You know, I'm not a woman, but I know quite a few women that have been through that experience. And from what I've seen, it's heavy. It really is upsetting and devastates a lot of people. So I can only imagine if that's weighing on her and influencing some of those decisions. So I'm glad to see that you're empathetic to that, and that you also don't want to lose that ability to have that connection with her. And I commend all of that. I think that that's good, and I think you're approaching
Hmm.
it from the right direction. In terms of who she should be with, I don't know, to be honest with you, that I can comment on that because I'm a big
Yeah.
proponent of like, you love who you love, and I can understand. I mean, it sounds like she has some internal things that she has to work through, but I also see that she's also battling the struggle of understanding I did get married to this man, and you know, she still loves him. Like, there was a reason why she married this person, but she's
Hmm.
also fallen for somebody that maybe she didn't think that she would have been attracted to a woman, or something that she suppressed for a long time and is now, I don't know, either exploring that or really discovering those feelings and found someone that brings that out. I don't know. I mean, that's complicated, and you
Yeah.
know, love and emotions are very complex. I don't know. What do you
She needs to
think?
go to therapy. She needs to go to therapy. I,
Yeah.
I, I like guys. I feel like I can relate to the to you who's writing it because I'm typically the person that friends go to when they need advice, when they need someone to bounce things off of. And it does get to a point where you can no longer offer any more advice, any more directions, because at the end of the day, this is on her and what she chooses to do with her life. I have gotten to a point with many of my friends with certain situations in their life that they seem to kind of just be like sitting in and not actually doing anything about. And that can be, as a
Mm.
friend, can become really exhausting. And I have looked at my friend, said, and I love you. I can't talk to you anymore about this until you go to therapy because this is not my job. And it's not your job to tell her how to live her life, what to do. Like, yes, you can be empathetic. It sounds like you've been empathetic and you've seen her through this for a while. So it's okay if you're feeling like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I want to be supportive. It's okay for you to say that. Be like, hey, I don't know how else to help you here. I'm here. I love you. But like, you need to like work through some of these things with somebody that can actually help you. Um, I mean, I agree with you, CJ. Like, I don't think no one can tell her who she should be with. All I will say is she's really like in love with this other woman and they don't have kids yet and her husband wants kids. Like, tell her to let him go. If she feels like that strongly about it, she needs to let him go so he can find someone to have those things with because that's also not very fair. either.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I don't know how you approach or even speak on that. I do think, just out of respect for all three people, I think it's important that she makes a decision and really comes one with those feelings and decide really what she
Hmm.
wants, so that he can, so that she can, so that she
Yeah.
doesn't keep battling this. Like, I think it's important, and understand that whatever that decision is, you're ultimately going to have to let someone go, and you'll go through that grief of that and whatever that means. And to your point, I agree. I think she should seek professional help. I think maybe don't tell her it's not your job, but I think maybe just say that,
It's
like,
the
hey, I'm
that's the
concerned.
truth.
I mean, that's the truth, but I mean, when someone's battling that and she doesn't want to ruin her relationship, I don't think you should just come at her like that. I think it's like, hey, I'm just, I'm getting kind of concerned and I want you to be able to be happy. I think you
Yeah.
should talk to a professional about it, and, just approach it a little more softly.
I guess it depends on how many times it seems like she's been coming to you about this for a long time. Like it does
Right.
get to a point with friends. I'm like, I can't, like, I don't, we're going in circles. Like, and you know me, once I'm there, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends on how long she's been doing this. Also, it's not really fair to the woman that she fell in love with either.
Agree. It's not fair to all three of them.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. Tough stitch.
Yeah. Okay. I have a complicated situation that I would appreciate help navigating. I have this friend who is married, but has made it very obvious that she wants to sleep with me. In addition to this, she texts me every day throughout the day, and I don't respond to all her texts, but I'm too nice of a person to completely ignore her. It is to the point where I don't even want to be her friend, but I can't avoid seeing her because we frequent some of the same public spaces and have some friends overlap. What can I do without being labeled rude or an asshole to her?
If someone is coming on to you a lot and you don't like it and it makes you uncomfortable, I think it gives you free reign to be an asshole. That's how I feel. Like if someone keeps being inappropriate with you and you've tried to let them out down easy over and over and over again, she might need you to be an asshole in order to get the hint. Um, and honestly, like, no offense, why are you friends with somebody that's doing this shit behind their partner's back? Like, that's not cool either. That's not somebody you want in your circle. So I would say, like, I get you frequent some of the same places. Like, you can be cordial in public, you can be nice in public. Does that mean you have to be up their butt and be their friend and be buddy buddy in public? No, like, you are your own person, you have your own space. They don't have to overlap. It's kind of not that hard not to talk to somebody in a public space.
Yeah, I agree. I think, especially if you have already made it clear and try to be polite, saying, "Hey, I don't really," and if they're like, it's obvious, right? You say it's obvious. So I think it's fine if you've made multiple attempts to be like, "Hey, I find it a little inappropriate. I don't really like it. I'm not really interested that way. It's not a situation I want to get myself into. I would like for you to stop." And if it persists, I think it's okay to, especially since it sounds like you're okay losing the friendship, is, I need you to stop. It's not okay anymore. It's inappropriate. Please knock it off. If you want to be
Hmm.
friends, we can explore that. That's fine. But if you keep up with this, I have to completely cut you off. I'm uncomfortable. I don't want this. Like, I think you just have to
Yeah.
really stick strong on that. And I agree. Like, you can be cordial, but it's going to get to the point to where she's got to get the hint.
Yeah.
And if you're not getting the hint, then respectfully, ma'am, I'm gonna let you know it's not okay.
Right.
It's just disrespectful on
No.
multiple levels.
Also, where's the partner? If you guys all frequent the same places, does this husband or wife, whoever it is, are they not with them? Like,
Right.
tell the partner.
How would the
Do it for the
husband
plot.
or the person you're married to feel about that? Like, I would be pissed if I knew Joey was doing something like that, because then you don't respect
Yeah.
my relationship.
Tell this person's partner. Do it. That's funny. And report back.
She loves drama for the plot.
People have to learn. People just think they can say or do whatever to other people behind other people's backs. And I think people get too much leeway. I think people get too much leeway and they don't learn the hard way. And I think some people need to learn the hard way because they did not grow up in a way that they learned the hard way. They were gentle parented.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, some people do need to be told about themselves.
Exactly. If somebody was coming on to me over and over, and well, not only would I tell Connor and then that would be over very quickly, but if they were not getting the fucking hint, I'm noticing in general, like all of us, like do we need to do a lesson on how to be confrontational? Because I think that's a big, a big overarching umbrella issue for like so many of our listeners. And I'm not saying that I judge you for that. I'm just saying maybe we all need to practice being more confrontational. I get it's not comfortable.
Yeah.
But I think you and I both are very confrontational. Like we don't have a problem saying what we think right then and there.
Yeah, I don't have a
So
problem, saying how I
yeah,
feel and talking about complicated things. And I get that not a lot of people do that, but a lot of these
yeah,
do. It is possible to have conversations with people without, sounding mean or harsh. It's
yeah,
just coming from I feels and because you
yeah.
also have to protect your peace. Like you all are variables in your situations and how you feel and making sure that you are comfortable and your life is important. Like I want to make sure everyone
Mm-hmm.
hears that too.
100%. And you know what? Let people know with your chest. Say it with your fucking chest.
Whole chest.
And then I promise you, a lot of your problems will be solved.
Yeah. Stand in your convictions. You can be polite, but stand up for
Yeah.
what you believe in. Speak
Communicate
up.
with the people around you. And if they're not hearing you, then you don't have to be polite anymore.
Especially if they're hitting on you while they're married.
BOL, BOL to all of you and your poor communication. Just kidding.
Terrible. Don't listen to her.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna go keep practicing my cat's eye. La 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 la.
I'm gonna go try and
Want
figure
it
out
out.
my Halloween costume and what the fuck I'm gonna do
Yeah, good
so that
luck
I
with that,
don't look
girl.
like eBay Britney. Ugh.
Equate.
Yeah,
Brittany.
that's what I meant. I'm gonna look like Equate brand fucking Britney, and I can't allow that.
Well, BOL, girl.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing week. Love ya.
Yeah, have a good week, everybody. Loves, hugs, and kisses. Bye.